Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Alabama College of Osteopathic Medicine, class of 2021. Today we celebrate the milestones and achievements of our fifth graduating class. We are disappointed that we could not celebrate this important occasion in person due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, we want you to know how proud we are of each of you, as this ceremony signifies the completion of your journey to become doctors of osteopathic medicine.
Hello, graduates, and to the many families and friends watching today. Thank you for attending this virtual presentation as we honor our class of 2021. These unprecedented times continue to demonstrate the value of the healthcare industry, which has been at the forefront of this crisis for more than a year. Today, these graduates take the next step toward joining the healthcare workforce as physicians. Graduates, we commend you for choosing this profession, and we applaud your perseverance despite these current challenges. We hope that the lessons you have learned, especially during this pandemic, will inspire you throughout your careers.
Today, we thank those whose support has impacted the success of our graduates and our college. The ACOM and Southeast Health Boards of Directors, the Dean's Cabinet faculty and staff, our clinical training network and core site representatives, which include directors, coordinators, clinical faculty, and regional coordinators, the City of Ashford and the Dothan Area Chamber of Commerce for their support of the Southeast Health ACOM Ashford Clinic. Our educational partners for concurrent degree programs, including Troy University Dothan for the MBA, the MSN, and the MSADE degrees, and Sanford University for the MPH degree.
We would like to recognize the graduates from the class of 2021 who are in the armed forces, as their careers will reflect service to their patients and our country. These graduates represent three branches of the United States military, including the Air Force, Army, and Navy. As an osteopathic physician and former member of the United States Air Force, it was a privilege to serve my country, and it is my hope that these students will be equally rewarded through their service to our country. Each military graduate will receive a specially designed Military Challenge Coin commemorating this milestone. The ACOM Military Challenge Coin features the seals of the 5 branches of the armed forces on one face, surrounded with a distinction of military medicine, and 3 words that the college believe these graduates will embody: integrity, courage, and service. This challenge coin signifies the commitment that our military graduates will make to their country and to the men and women they will have as patients. I congratulate you all on your achievements and wish you well in your future endeavors. In honor of these military graduates and servicemen and women across the country, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we welcome our keynote speaker for the class of 2021, Dr. Jamie Bell, DO, a family medicine physician in the Birmingham area and a member of the ACOM Board of Directors.
To my fellow Board of Directors members, President Sutton, Dean Jones, distinguished faculty and staff, administration, family, friends, and the 2021 graduating class of the Alabama College of Osteopathic Medicine. Hello, my name is Dr. Jamie Bell. I'm an osteopathic educated, board-certified family medicine physician. I am a fellow of the American Academy of Family Physicians. I am a member and the Secretary-Treasurer of the Board of Directors here at the Alabama College of Osteopathic Medicine. Thank you for allowing me to share in this momentous occasion with you, as it is both an honor and a privilege to be with you today. When Dean Jones extended the invitation to me to give today's commencement address, I humbly and graciously accepted, for it was only 13 years ago that I was sitting where you are today. I was graduating from Pikeville College, School of Osteopathic Medicine, now Kentucky College of Osteopathic Medicine. I was so excited about the huge accomplishment of finishing medical school in an osteopathic medical institution. I was eager about the next chapter of my life. I had finally accomplished my goal of becoming a physician, and I was proud of my osteopathic medical training. I was blessed to have been given the opportunity to achieve this goal. This leads me to the main theme, the focus of today's address. When you have been given an opportunity, you have an obligation that you must wholeheartedly commit to if you want to have a positive, influential outcome. Merriam-Webster defines opportunity as a favorable juncture of circumstances, a good chance of advancement and progress. I am from Birmingham, Alabama, born and raised. I graduated from kindergarten in 1986. Some of you guys may not have even been born yet, but hey, I digress. I remember in preparation for our kindergarten graduation, we had to tell our teacher what we wanted to be when we grew up. I was 5 years old, almost 6. I had a pediatrician, Dr. Jacqueline Stewart. I absolutely loved going to the doctor, and I wanted to be a doctor just like Dr. Stewart. And that's what I told my kindergarten teachers. Graduates, always remember that exposure and representation are important. She was the first physician that I ever knew, and she ultimately became my first physician mentor. When I was 12 years old, she gave me the opportunity to volunteer in her clinic over the summer. This opportunity, just being in a doctor's office and seeing what happens every day there, further fueled my desire to become a physician. Children will always remember the impact that you had on their lives and how you made them feel. Thank you, Dr. Stewart. Over the years, I had opportunities to feed my interest in medicine. Like most of you, I shadowed physicians, participated in STEM pre-medicine programs, volunteered, etc. But one of the biggest opportunities of my life happened in 2003. I had just finished college in 2002 with a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Spanish pre-medicine. I was applying to medical school, and I was working as a Spanish interpreter for the county hospital in Birmingham called Cooper Green Mercy Hospital. During that time, I had developed a great relationship with the CEO of the hospital, an allopathic family medicine physician, Dr. Sandra Hewlett. She knew my desire to become a physician, but she also knew my work ethic. She shared with me the philosophy of osteopathic medicine. I had never heard of osteopathic medicine before, but I loved the idea of treating the whole person, not just practicing cookie-cutter medicine, but treating people and not just symptoms. She introduced me to Dr. Will Baker, a gentleman that had started a program called AMEC, Alabama Medical Education Consortium, a medical school without walls, with the goal of filling the primary care physician shortage here in the state of Alabama. The concept was, if we grow our own physicians by helping Alabama students get into osteopathic medical school, once these students become physicians, they would likely return to the home state of Alabama to practice medicine and thus fill the physician shortage. When I met Dr. Baker, I had taken the MCAT. I had already completed all the courses required for medical school, as this was done while I was an undergrad. I had built an impressive CV with extracurricular service activities, etc. I just needed the opportunity to get accepted into medical school. I was ready. I was sitting on G, standing on O, ready to go. With Dr. Hewlett putting her reputation on the line for me, Dr. Baker took all the above to help me towards my goal. AMEC assisted me in obtaining an interview with some osteopathic medical schools. The plan was that I would do my first and second medical school years, the classroom years, as at the osteopathic medical school's physical location. Then for my third and fourth year clinicals, I would come back to my home state of Alabama. In the summer of 2004, I became the first student to participate in the AMEC pipeline. Dr. Baker believed in me, and he gave me the opportunity I had been praying for. I was going to medical school, osteopathic medical school at that. For those of you that don't know, AMEC was the precursor to ACOM. It is so very special and surreal for me to be standing with you today as a result. I remember how it started, and to see where we are now is so humbling and gratifying. We are making history. You are a part of that history. I have said it before, and I will continue to say it. Thank you, Dr. Baker, for giving me a chance and for believing in me and for giving me an opportunity. And thank you, Dr. Hewlett, for putting your reputation on the line for me and for introducing me to osteopathic medicine. Graduates, for you to be sitting here today, someone gave you an opportunity. Yes, you did the hard work, you got the grades, you took the MCAT, but there were people along the way that believed in you. Whether it was a teacher, a mentor, the medical school admissions committee, they believed in you, and they gave you an opportunity that has led to you sitting here today, about to become the newest graduates into the osteopathic physician medical community. But wait, my friends, with opportunity comes obligation. The real fun starts now. For the last 4 years, you've worked hard. You've learned a whole lot. No disrespect, but you really don't know anything. You have this vast abundance of knowledge, but now is when you will learn what to do with it, how to apply it. For residency awaits you. It will be hard, there will be long days and even longer nights. You will be called on to make decisions, and you may not know the answers. You will go without sleep, you will laugh, you will cry. You will work in the worst pandemic of our lifetime, but you must go on. You must not quit. I heard deceased actor Chadwick Boseman say, "Find your passion over a career or a job." Graduates, always remember why you started this journey. Not only find your passion, but know it, remember it, never forget it. You have an obligation to your patients, to our medical community, to the osteopathic profession, to yourself. I have some advice I want to share with you today. First, be honest. If you don't know the answer, say, "I don't know it, but I will find and figure it out." Then always come back with the answer, preferably the next day at the latest. On the other hand, never get comfortable. Never feel like you know it all, because you don't. Always be willing to seek knowledge and know when to ask for help. You must constantly learn and grow. Be nice to your medical team, your partners. This not only includes other doctors, but also the nurses, secretaries, housekeeping staff, PT, OT, RT, everyone. You will learn intern year. Never make a nurse angry, because as soon as you do, you're going to be on call with that nurse. You'll have a diabetic patient in DKA that gets admitted right before midnight. It'll be just your luck that your patient gets admitted to the floor and is assigned to the nurse that you just made mad. Now the nurse is calling you every 15 minutes for the rest of your call until 7 a.m. with updates on the patient, just to keep you up all night. You don't believe me? Just watch. But seriously, the point is that medicine is a team approach. We are only as strong as our weakest link. It takes nothing to be nice to someone. Don't let arrogance or being obnoxious cause you to be that weak link. Next, this is a tough one. Patients dying is a hard reality. Have compassion with your patients and their families. Remember, the families don't know medicine. They simply love their loved ones. When you speak to non-medical people, speak in clear, plain terms that they can understand. They will appreciate you for it. It is very important to understand this next one. You will have to take care of patients you don't necessarily agree with. Whether it's race, religion, gender identity, politics, etc. You may not agree, but we must have mutual respect. It goes both ways. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stated, Of all the forms of inequality, injustice in healthcare is the most shocking and inhumane. Let's be honest, discrepancies in healthcare do exist, and it is wrong. Don't be a physician that divides. Use medicine as a ministry that unites. Remember, your obligation is to provide quality, compassionate, comprehensive, efficient healthcare. Remember your osteopathic oath, and remember to do no harm. Lastly, your opportunity and obligation will ultimately lead to an outcome. How do you want to be remembered? What did you do for the osteopathic medical profession? It's not always monetary, but don't get me wrong, money is good. But how did you personally, positively impact, prolong, and perpetuate our profession? What did you do for the medical community overall? One of the most important things we must never forget is mentorship. See one, do one, teach one. Someone helped each of us. We must move forward, but it is imperative that we reach back. If we don't, our profession will die. Always remember that there is life and death in the power of the tongue. Speak life over all those you encounter. Use your words to encourage, instill, inspire, and empower. Before I conclude, I want to share a poem that my roommate from medical school gave me the night before our graduation. Her name is Dr. Nicole, and obviously she's a DO. You may or may not have heard this poem before. Former South African President Nelson Mandela referenced it in his inaugural speech, but the poem was actually written by Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Graduates of the 2021 Alabama College of Osteopathic Medicine class. Amanda Gorman said, "There is always light if we are brave enough to see it, if we are brave enough to be it." I want to personally encourage you to all be that light. Always, always, always do what is right. Congratulations on your success. I'm so very proud of you all. You have been given an opportunity. You now have an obligation. How do you want to be remembered? What will your legacy be? You determine the outcome. Thank you.
I'm John McDaniel, Chair of the ACOM Board of Directors, and it is an honor to speak to you today. Will Dean Jones and President Sutton please join me for the presentation of students and conferral of the degrees.
President Sutton, I present to you the class of 2021 of the Alabama College of Osteopathic Medicine, who have successfully completed the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine. As established by the faculty and the Board of Directors, I present these students to you on the recommendation of the faculty by the vote of the Board of Directors to receive from you the degree of Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Alabama College of Osteopathic Medicine, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities hereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
We will now individually recognize the new doctors of osteopathic medicine from the class of 2021. Dr. Philip Reynolds, Associate Dean of Student Services, will recognize our graduates.
First, let's congratulate our valedictorian and salutatorian. Valedictorian, Dr. Mark Elliott Simon. Salutatorian, Dr. Leanne Callie. Next, we recognize the 4 Anatomy and Osteopathic Principles and Practice Fellows and 2 Clinical Simulation Fellows who extended their medical school education by 1 year through the Fellows Program. while also earning a Master of Science in Adult Education degree from Troy University, Dothan. Dr. Victor Hugo Kamba. Dr. William Christopher Jackson. Dr. Vanessa Loudon. Dr. Barbara Vanderwater. We now continue the recognition of our graduates in alphabetical order. Dr. Sierra Abdullah. Dr. Patrick O'Brien Abler. Dr. Soha Afzal. Dr. Syed Ali Akbar. Dr. Courtney Nicole Alberry. Dr. Joseph Michael Andriola. Dr. Ethan Cole Arnold. Dr. Payton Bennett. Dr. Jessica Bendari. Dr. Gian J. Bott. Dr. Lisa Michelle Bianco. Dr. Cole Gregory Block. Dr. Thomas Boeding. Dr. Chelsea Boykov. Dr. Sidney J. Bressler. Dr. Callie Bennett Brooks. Dr. Sarah Victoria Burley. Dr. Dwayne Lee Campbell, Jr. Dr. Ashley Carter. Dr. Amanda Chow. Dr. Casey Shelamitos. Dr. Constance Alexandria Christian. Dr. Justin Culliver. Dr. Kyle Cunningham. Dr. Waddy S. David. Dr. Austin Presley Davidson. Dr. Lauren Farr Davidson. Dr. Isaac J. Davis. Dr. Eric Decker. Dr. Kevin M. Dempsey. Dr. Devarshi Desai. Dr. Sanjay Desai. Dr. Hunter Chance Dixon. Dr. Amani Dodu. Dr. Sawyer Stephen Donald. Dr. George Downham. Dr. Joser Drapeau. Dr. David Christopher Dukes. Dr. Rebecca Catherine Dupree. Dr. Jason Esla. Dr. Christine Marie Fernandez. Dr. Emily Lucille Freeman. Dr. Tristan S. Frick. Dr. Carmen Gadini. Dr. Carlos Garcia Galindo. Dr. Kazim Ghulam, Dr. Brandon Scott Gilliland, Dr. Samantha Nicole Glenn, Dr. Mayan Gonzalez, Dr. Samantha A. Gooch, Dr. Michael J. Granieri, Dr. Ian Robert Griffith, Dr. Matthew Hagan, Dr. Daniel Heck, Dr. Sandhya Ramasamy Heiderscheit, Dr. Sylvia May Holtman, Dr. Lauren Hopkins, Dr. Casey Ann Hughes, Dr. Patricia Janelle Hughes, Dr. Juzer Hussein, Dr. Matthew R. Jacobs, Dr. Andre Lyndon B. Johnson, Dr. William Angelo Cantralis, Dr. Gayatri Kapoor, Dr. Kailash KC, Dr. Casey Kelly, Dr. Arash KJ, Dr. Satyadev N. Kikari, Dr. Hyun Kim, Dr. Holly Kuiper, Dr. Carl Harry Kuberg, Dr. Heidi Lai, Dr. Abigail Amanda Latza, Dr. Philip Lewing, Dr. Elena Lilland, Dr. Nicholas Andrew Linares, Dr. Reagan Livingston, Dr. Alina Joseph Luca, Dr. Serge Malian, Dr. Mubin Mendani, Dr. Alexander Justo Maqueira, Dr. Caleb W. Mason, Dr. Alozi A. Imanaso, Dr. Justine Harris McKee, Dr. Ankor Mahendra, Dr. Muhammad Mayo, Dr. Kathleen Francis Meyer, Dr. Sean Mozesi, Dr. Jacob Evans Moore, Dr. Andrea Hassler Mosley, Dr. Marvi Farouk Najam, Dr. Hien Nguyen, Dr. Leon Nguyen, Dr. Tuan Nguyen, Dr. Evgenia Rael Nokovich, Dr. John Thomas Olsen, Dr. Femi Oshanuga, Dr. Sarah Elizabeth Paglialonga, Dr. Ekta Mahendra Panjrolia, Dr. Andrew Payton Paradise, Dr. Akash R. Patel, Dr. Richa Patel, Dr. Vishal Patel, Dr. Hope Elizabeth Perkins, Dr. Ariel Renee Petty, Dr. Justin Michael Phillips, Dr. Anthony Picco, Dr. Alexander Pisker, Dr. Spencer Ryan Pope, Dr. Rashauni Pudakode, Dr. Sabina Kazim, Dr. Evan T. Kionis, Dr. Sujana Reddy, Dr. Kelly Roach, Dr. Camilla Teresa Robles, Dr. Joanna Reina Rosales Chavez, Dr. Nicholas Edward Runge, Dr. Margaret Saborin, Dr. Cyrus J. Sodrinia, Dr. Shivani Sudwal, Dr. Joshua Sawyer, Dr. Douglas Schuster, Dr. Jagpreet Sikon, Dr. Sean Shoham, Dr. Christopher Shoji, Dr. Cherie Baggett Schuler, Dr. Akash Singh, Dr. AJ Ganesh Siva, Dr. Bradley Andrew Skeen, Dr. Brittany Lee Smith, Dr. Jessica Elizabeth Smith, Dr. Aaron Ryan Taylor, Dr. Olivia Ray Turlip, Dr. Karen Terry, Dr. Stormy M. Thompson, Dr. Kiara Leanne Touros, Dr. Tone Min Tran, Dr. Amisha Diru Vadadoria, Dr. Nikhil Valabanini, Dr. Sana Vasaya, Dr. Alexander Vavra, Dr. Sven Wang, Dr. Daniel Page Weigel, Dr. Cole Weinstein, Dr. Catherine E. Westbrook, Dr. Hunter Jordan White, Dr. Leighton Weimer, Dr. Alan Joshua Thomas Wild, Dr. Viviana T. Wu, Dr. Ali Kershid Yusuf, Dr. Oliana Alexandrovna Zergaskaya.
Earlier today, our graduates took the osteopathic oath, symbolizing their commitment to the profession and their future patients. The osteopathic oath reads, I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I'm about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend, who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties, to employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with good skills and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it may be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation and never by word or act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college I will be loyal and strive always for the best interest and for the interest of the students who will come after me. I will ever be alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts and to develop the principles of osteopathy, which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. To myself I bind my oath. Congratulations, graduates. As we celebrate these new osteopathic physicians, there's one final group of people that deserve recognition. We would like to thank the parents, the grandparents, husbands, wives, partners, and any others who supported these graduates on their journey to this day.
As president of the college and CEO of Southeast Health, I want to congratulate each of you on this occasion and wish you success in the future. As new physicians, you have much to offer, and we look forward to seeing how you will impact the healthcare field for many years to come.
On behalf of the ACOM Board of Directors, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2021 for reaching this point in your medical careers. We are proud of all that you have accomplished and know that you will continue to represent ACOM well in the profession.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. As we conclude today's ceremony, I would like to offer my charge to the graduates. I know that I speak for all of our faculty and staff in saying that we could not be more proud of you. We are truly disappointed we cannot celebrate this momentous occasion in person with you and your families. This past year has taught us many lessons as a society and in the medical profession. You've experienced some of the greatest challenges in medical training, yet used those circumstances to demonstrate your resilience. When tasked with completing your rotations on the front lines amidst the COVID-19, you rose to that occasion. You have served as a valuable, much-needed member of healthcare teams during this time when the physician workforce needed you the most. You are to be commended. During this pandemic, we've all come to recognize the importance of health, physical and mental. The osteopathic philosophy underscores the value of the whole patient, mind, body, and spirit. As the world deals with the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, this philosophy has never been so paramount. I urge you to remember the importance of the whole patient approach as society adjusts to a new normal and your patients look to you to help them adapt. Recognize also the significance of the healthcare team. Throughout this pandemic, we have learned that the medical profession and society as a whole are stronger together. As osteopathic physicians, you are uniquely positioned to forge relationships with your patients that are built on trust and communication. Embrace this. Dr. Andrew Taylor Still gave us a charge. He said, "Don't hesitate to trust your own judgment and reason, and remember, you are just as apt to make a valuable discovery as anyone else." That charge rings true today. I'm confident that your years of study and hard work here at ACOM have given you the in-depth understanding, a set of tools that you can use along with your intelligence and your commitment to make a difference in the lives of the patients you will serve. We are tremendously proud of you. We know that you will make the future better for our profession and, most importantly, for your patients.
Dear class of 2021, congratulations, you made it. This is so exciting. Wow, what a year it's been. Well, I just want to come on here and congratulate you. My name is Dr. Gerard Holder. I am a member of the class of 2018. I'm currently a third-year pediatric resident at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, UNLV School of Medicine. I'm an uprising pediatric fellow at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. So I just wanted to give you a few tips in regards to what to prepare for in terms of residency. Not so much the logistics, but just some things that helped me through my time in getting into residency. So the first thing I would say is, first, be true to yourself. Take some time to reflect and, think about all the things that you've gone through to get here. Oh my gosh, it's been tough. It's been a lot. But again, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget your culture, the work that you've put in, your family, your friends, ACOM, all the people that have just helped you through this time. So please keep that in mind. My second thing would be stay true to yourself. It's very hard, especially in the culture of residency, to stay true at times, and you're going to get challenged. But again, just keep that in mind when you're going through. The next one is going to be stay in your lane. Oftentimes, you're going to look at people, and people are going to be considered either smarter or they're going to be more efficient and all these different things. But yes, take some of those attributes and apply them to you as you need, but don't compare yourself. Try not to do that because that's a very tricky thing to do. And just stay in your lane and know that the path that you're on and the route that you're going is going to serve you well, and it's going to ultimately serve your patients well. The other thing is be flexible. A lot of times things happen and you might have some changes in leadership in a program, or you might have changes in residents, but just be flexible and be willing to hear and listen to people. Another thing, again, kind of ties into the number one point that I was making was reflective. Be very reflective and think about what's going on in your life and other people's life, and that ties me into wellness. Don't forget about you. Don't forget about the fact that you matter, that you need to take care of yourself, that you need to put that oxygen on so that when you get it, you can help other people. So please take time for yourself, even when it gets hard. And then the last point is really just tying into the first point, that as much as you should not forget about your past, remember to give back. ACOM. If it wasn't for ACOM, I wouldn't be who I am today and where I'm going. So don't forget, give back, be happy, be excited, go forth. Again, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Have fun. Bye.
Class of 2021, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You are all going to be wonderful physicians. Just remember, if you ever get stuck, you can always ask anything else or say, tell me more. Best wishes to you all.
Hello. The ACOM IS team wants to congratulate the class of 2021. We are proud of you and your accomplishments and wish you good luck with your future endeavors.
Yeah! Hey guys, congratulations on this major achievement. Very proud of you, and I know you're going to do great things going forward. As you take care of others, don't forget to take care of yourself. And when the time comes, please step up and train other osteopathic medical students as you yourself have been trained. Don't forget where you came from and keep looking towards where you're going.
Congratulations on finishing medical school. Good luck on your next stage of your career, and I hope you take time to realize how much you have grown since you first started medical school.
Hi, ACOM graduates. I want to offer my congratulations to each of you in the class of 2021. For those of us in admissions, it's always a joy to see our students recognized for their successful journey through medical school. Most of your patients will never know the level of commitment and hard work it took to accomplish this goal, but they will certainly be the beneficiaries of it. Now you're on to that next phase of this journey, and I hope for each of you success in all your future endeavors. And remember, no one cares what you know until they know you care. So take care of yourself, take care of your team, and take care of your patients. Make your time on this earth count for others as much as for yourself. Stay in touch. We want to follow your journey and tell your story to others.
Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Congratulations to the class of 2021 on passing your Jedi trials.
You're no longer Padawan learners. Remember your training and pass on what you've learned.
And remember,
the Force will be with you always.
Hi, class of 2021. I just wanted to say congratulations. I'm really excited for you. I will miss you. I have missed you. I've gotten to know many of you all through classes and research or yoga, and I just want all the best for you. I wish I could just reach out and hug you, but congratulations, and I look forward to seeing what all of you are doing in the next couple of years.
Class of 2021, welcome back to the room where it all began. And where it all began hopefully will help you recognize the long road you've taken, the journey you've pursued, and the struggles in part and sacrifices that have helped you arrive where you are at this time. I'm proud of this accomplishment you all have achieved, and just want to take a moment to congratulate you on a job well done. Congratulations.
Class of 2021, congratulations, you guys did it. Very proud of each and every one of you. All the hard work has paid off. I wish you all the best in your future, and I cannot wait for one of you guys to finally be my doctor. Congrats.
Hello students, and congratulations on this major accomplishment. We are very proud and look forward to hearing of all the great things that you will be accomplishing in the near future. Once again, congratulations.
Congratulations to the future of the osteopathic profession. You've done it. Beginning at the welcoming breakfast at the Highlands Hills Golf Course, and now culminating at this, your graduation. We recognize your tremendous accomplishments, your hard work and your long hours, your smiles and your tears, your personal sorrows and your successes, your involvement in community outreach. The COVID pandemic impacted your clinical learning with opportunities to adapt and for personal reflection. Remember that you will always be part of the Alabama College of Osteopathic Medicine family, and that we still are here for you. Congratulations to the ACOM graduating class of 2021.
Here's the story
of a med school
bringing up the class of 21. All of them had short coats.
Like each other. Dreaming of the day they'd be done.
It's the story
of faculty who were teaching at ACOM and on Zoom.
They were lonely without the students.
Were they all doomed?
Till the one day when the students were in fourth year and they knew that it was time to graduate. Then
the faculty and students all put on their hoods. And that's the way we all went to celebrate.
Celebrate. Celebrate.
Celebrate. That's the way we all went to celebrate.
Yay! Congratulations! Congratulations! We love you.
We did it!
Woo! Woo!